everybody, this is Rondell Mitchell, aka the How-To King. Today we're going to talk about the Exitus Elite Compensation Plan. Now, some of you may be familiar with Exitus Elite, many of you may not. This is a fairly new program, and it is actually taking the internet by storm because it has a lot of really good components that all factor into making a good program, okay? Now, in this video, I want to talk to you specifically about the compensation plan, okay? So before I do, I need to give you an income disclaimer, and you can actually pause this video and read the income disclaimer, but, you know, long story short, I cannot guarantee that you're going to earn any income in this program because everybody does not do the same amount of work as the next person. So, you know, some people make a little, some people make a lot, and some people don't make anything. And that's really dependent upon you and the effort that you put forth to do so. Okay. Now, the compensation plan is really simple for you to understand. You get paid two different ways in Exitus Elite. You get paid through direct sales, and you also get paid through one-up sales or pass-up sales. And those are also known as qualification sales as well. Okay, so I'm going to cover this in a couple seconds here, and you're going to get a visualization of how both direct and one-up sales work. Okay, now when you get started in the program, this is representative of you. Okay, so when you get started, you're going to come in the program. You're going to pay $1,000 to your enroller, and you're going to pay an annual fee of $299. Okay, now the annual fee, the $299, is how the owner makes his money in the business. Okay, now it also covers your websites and all of the different moving parts that are in the back office, okay, including your product packages and so forth. Now, once you get started, you're going to send $1,000 off to your enroller, okay? Now, after you've done that, your main objective is to get your first person, because until you get your first person or your one-up qualification sale out of the way, you won't be qualified to earn any money, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go out and find your first person, okay? Now that you've acquired your first person, this is now your qualification sale. We'll call him Adam, okay? Now, once you've gotten your qualification sale out of the way, that person is going to pass up, and that person is going to go to your enroller, okay? So now, in essence, your enroller has just made $1,000 qualification sale or a one-up sale off of you after you got into the business, okay? Now, some people always say, well, why do I have to give up my first sale? Well, if you follow me here and you watch this illustration, you will understand how powerful the one-up qualification or the one-up compensation plan really is in the long run, okay? Now, now you have your qualification sale out of the way, so now, you know, you're qualified to earn money, so now you're excited, and then you start to go out and you start to advertise and market your business, and you start to find people who are just like you, who are looking for a way to earn extra money, okay? And then in that process, you find Bruce, okay? Bruce came in for $1,000, and now you've earned your first $1,000. But now this is where the one-up compensation plan comes into place, okay? Because now Bruce owes you his first sale, okay? So once you plug Bruce into your resources, your training, you teach Bruce how to promote his business, and now Bruce is going to get his first person, and Bruce brought in Carol. Okay, so now Carol actually passed up to you. So Carol was Bruce's one-up qualification sale. So now Carol comes to you, and Carol sends you $1,000. And now Bruce is now qualified, and now he can do his own thing. But now Carol owes you her first sale. So even though you didn't bring Carol in directly, since she was a pass-up sale from Bruce, she now falls in line with your business as though you brought her in directly, and she owes you her first sale. Okay, so now, same scenario, Carol gets plugged into the system, she learns the marketing resources, learns how to advertise, starts to put her business in front of people's eyeballs, and eventually she brings in her first person. And her first person is Dana, okay? Now again, Dana comes to you, and now Dana sends you $1,000, and Dana goes to work, and then she brings in her first person, and Ed joins the business, and now Ed sends you $1,000 because Dana owed you her first sale. And I think now it's pretty self-explanatory, and you can see that this process goes on to infinity. So what this is in essence called a pay line, okay? Now, Bruce is your pay line. Bruce started your pay line. And in this example, we're going horizontally. So we're going from left to right here, and Bruce began your pay line, and this would never end. Now, obviously, I ran out of space here on the screens to show you how that would keep going. But, you know, a simple example would just to be like this and put more people below. So Ed's first person would come to you. That person would come to you. That person would come to you, and that person would come to you. Now, in this particular example, you went out and you enrolled Bruce. Now, let's say this took 2 months. Okay, so in your first 2 months, you would have made $8,000, and only 1,000 of those dollars would have came directly from you enrolling Bruce. Everything else would have came to you passively. Okay, so now you can see how powerful the one-up compensation plan is, because every direct person that you have in your team is a new pay line. Okay, now I'm going to show you a better example of that here on the next slide. Okay, so now this is you again. You've already qualified. You've got your pass-up sale out the way. And now this time we're going to do it from top to bottom because it gives me more space to show you how this really works. Okay, so now you have your first person. That person goes out, gets their first person. Now you've made $2,000, but this person owes you their first sale. So now you've made $3,000. But that person also owes you their first sale, and then so on and so forth. And now you can see that's pay line number 1. Pay line number 1's already earned you $5,000. Now pay line number 2, same scenario. He goes out and gets his first person. That person brings you their first person. And this is in a perfect world, folks, because like I said in the beginning, everybody is not going to sponsor a bunch of people. Some people are going to sponsor a lot. Some people are going to sponsor a few. Some people aren't going to sponsor any at all. But the important thing for you to realize is that the more pay lines that you have, the more potential that you have. Okay, so now you have your third pay line open up here. Same thing happens. One gets one, who gets one. And you can see already just from this example that you've already made $15,000, but you only sponsored 3. Okay, so you sponsored these 3, and then they brought in 4 each, and you made $15,000. Okay, and that's just going to continue to go on. Okay, so you can see if I were to continue this process, you know, just with what you see here on the screen here, you've enrolled 7 people who all brought in 4. So you have a total of 35 people, which would equate to $35,000 that you've earned through this compensation plan. Okay, now that's powerful for you to be able to go out and enroll 7 people and that to spiral into $35,000. And this will never stop, folks. Every individual line will continue to go. So it's your responsibility to make sure that your people know what they're doing so they can put this out there to the world and enroll people and sign people up. Okay, now finally, I just wanted to share this with you again, folks, because how many pay lines would you like? Would you like to have 5 pay lines? Would you like to have 50? Would you like to have 100 pay lines with people passing up to you on a daily basis? Because this is a reality for a lot of people already. You know, this goes on every day. People are receiving pass-up sales. People are getting direct sales. Whatever the case, people are making a lot of money with this type of compensation plan and multiple programs, okay? So you can see the potential is there, but it's up to you to first and foremost look at the information and decide if this is something that you believe you can do. Because if you don't believe that you can do this, then this is not even relevant for you to watch right now. You know, you need to first and foremost work on your mindset and decide and determine whether or not you think that you're capable of doing this. Okay, now here's a picture here from my first sale that I got, which was really, I think it was a week ago today. I got my first sale here, and I took a screenshot of it so I could share it with people and show them that this in fact does actually work. And this particular day I chose to be paid through PayPal because it was from somebody that I trust, you know. So in other instances, you also have the option of choosing how you want to be paid. So you can be paid via bank wire, you can be paid through cashier's checks or money orders or cash. It's really up to you, which is one of the best things about these member-to-member programs, is because you get paid right away and you get paid how you want to be paid, okay? So you have seen the Exitus Elite Compensation Plan. It took me a little longer than I expected it to. I've been going for about 11 minutes, but now you know how this works, and now all you need to do is watch the information to learn how to get started, okay? So get started today. And if you have not reviewed the program, all you have to do is go to partnerwithdell.com. Again, that's partnerwithdell.com, and you can learn all the details about Exitus Elite and how to get started. And thanks you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments, or just click the link below in the description to get started. And if you got any value from this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.